restlessly through these cavernous, empty auditorium halls, listening to the ghostly reverberations of our historical mistakes.
Whispering your name to the cold, unyielding concrete walls,
hoping a phantom response will comfort me before the dawn breaks.
My internal voice
feels so completely distant, hollow and shallow, like a trail of breadcrumbs that I can no longer safely follow.
Stop pursuing the elusive shadows of things that have already passed. The historical timeline cannot be rewritten by your anxious mind. Do not allow temporary memories to bind your spirit so fast. True liberation requires leaving the ancestral ghost far behind. The universe expands toward the promise of a magnificent tomorrow. Do not become a permanent hostage to your psychological sorrow. Disconnected communication lines buzzing in the dark room, reignite the smoldering embers, dispel the heavy gloom, navigating the vast labyrinth of this acoustic maze. Tribal echo running through the deep canyons of historical time, searching for a vintage melody
that was once beautifully sublime. The mouth organ delivers a haunting,
cutting directly through the thick
electromagnetic hazy maze.
Keep your feet locked into this hypnotic,
spacious dub pulse,
proving that spiritual focus
outlasts everything else.
The broadcasting moguls distribute synthetic acoustic noise,
hoping to distract the masses from the underlying structural truth.
Selling cheap entertainment to the ghetto girls and boys,
attempting to corrupt the vibrant energy of the righteous youth. But the authentic frequency of the roots music we amplify shall pierce through their static and illuminate the global sky.
I became an addict to the nostalgia of my prime calendar years, replaying old video clips of happiness inside my heavy head,
drowning myself in a bucket of manufactured artificial fears, paralyzed completely on this unmade messy mattress bed.
But your echoing bassline fractures this emotional isolation cell,
rescuing my consciousness from the self-imposed modern hell. Unsent telegrams dissolving underneath the pouring rain. Let the infinite intelligence absorb your residual mental pain,
realigning our auditory perceptions with the cosmos.
Tribal echo running through the deep canyons of historical time,
searching for a vintage melody
that was once beautifully sublime. The mouth organ delivers a haunting, cutting directly through the thick electromagnetic hazy maze.
Keep your feet locked into this hypnotic,
spacious dub pulse,
proving that spiritual focus
outlast everything else. Silence the external chatter
that pollutes your brain.
I finally hear the beautiful stillness behind the driving rain.
The present moment is the only reality
that actually exists,
dispelling the historical phantoms
from these mental lists. We break free from the loop of our past errors.
was a haunting, cutting directly through the thick electromagnetic hazy maze. Keep your feet locked into this hypnotic, spacious double pulse, proving that spiritual focus outlasts everything else. Jah guidance over the global children humbly bow. Restlessly through these cavernous, empty auditorium halls, listening to the ghostly reverberations of our historical mistakes, whispering your name to the cold, unyielding concrete walls. Hoping a phantom response will comfort me before the dawn breaks. My internal voice feels so completely distant, hollow and shallow, like a trail of breath. Tonight, condensation forms upon my naked shoulders in this tight booth. Lipstick smudge from swallowing an expensive bitter tonic drink. Tired of trading my authentic youth for their manufactured truth. Standing precariously on an absolute emotional brink. The atmospheric pressure is rising to a suffocating degree. Trapped inside this humid neon cabaret of instability. Welcome the dense precipitation that descends from celestial clouds. The fertile earth requires irrigation to produce organic food. Do not let your perspective be blanketed by their fearful shrouds. Every natural meteorological pattern operates for collective good. The rolling thunder is merely a majestic voice from above, reminding the universe of an everlasting, protective, divine love. Hot rain splashing onto the dusty windowsill. Bob, let the thermal energy clear your stressed will, facing the vortex of this environmental hurricane. Sultry storm howling through the tropical island paradise, melting away the historical layers of institutional ice. The mouth organ executes a rich sticky blues glide, balancing the turbulent passions that swell deep inside. Sway your body fluidly to this slow thunderous beat, absorbing the raw electricity radiating from the street. The technological barons attempt to manipulate natural weather, building massive modification stations across the central plain, hoping to isolate the tribes from standing firmly together. Using engineered climate disasters to maximize corporate gain. But primitive elements will never obey their digital command, unleashing unnecessary cleansing across the polluted land. I used to panic whenever a tempest began to brew outside, hiding underneath blankets on an unmade mattress pad, allowing my vulnerabilities to continuously run and hide, drowning in a bucket of artificial anxieties I had. But your acoustic vibration provides a sudden stabilization, transforming this climate chaos into a beautiful celebration. Gusts of wind blowing open the balcony screen door. Watch the cleansing waters rejuvenate the coastal shore, merging out individual currents with the tempest. Sultry storm howling through the tropical island paradise, melting away the historical layers of institutional ice. The mouth organ executes a rich, sticky blues glide, balancing the turbulent passions that swell deep inside. Sway your body fluidly to this slow, thunderous beat, absorbing the raw electricity radiating from the street. Allow the deluge to wash away your psychological stain. I finally recognize the hidden beauty behind the rain. Environmental turbulence is a catalyst for spiritual growth, unifying the consciousness of the universe, saving us both. We stand completely resilient against the fiercest monsoon. This sultry storm, let the nature in my soul, let the naturals take complete control. The sun is preparing to break through the clouds. Sultry storm howling through the tropical island paradise, melting away the historical layers of institutional ice. The mouth organ executes a rich, sticky blues glide, balancing the turbulent passions that swell deep inside. Sway your body fluidly to the slow, thunderous beat, absorbing the raw electricity radiating from the street. Let the rain fall, warm and beautiful tonight. Selassie, protection over the storm chasers, ultimate height. Condensation forms upon my naked shoulders in this tight booth, lipstick smudged from swallowing an expensive bitter tonic drink. Tired of trading my authentic youth for their manufactured truth, standing precariously on an absolute emotional brink. The atmospheric pressure is rising to a suffocating degree, trapped inside this humid neon cabaret of instability. Welcome the dense precipitation that descends from celestial clouds. The fertile earth requires irrigation to produce organic food. Do not let your perspective be blanketed. asphalt shimmers beneath the amber street lamp flare. Pacing restlessly outside a dilapidated tenement apartment block, clutching your tattered wool shawl against the chilly evening air, listening to the mechanical ticking of an ancient padlock clock.
My psychological equilibrium is balanced on a precarious needle thread
as I navigate these alleys filled with industrial heavy dread.
Worry not, traveler, for the rugged exterior of the slum areas, where resilient blossoms sprout amidst the shattered glass debris. Do not allow their systemic classification to expand your criteria. Keep your interior dignity anchored, remaining spiritually free. The humble courtyard matches the majesty of any palace lawn, when the faithful population eagerly awaits the upcoming dawn. Neon signs casting flickering purple shadows on the curb. Let the acoustic resonance heal what they lost disturb. Walking side by side across the urban battlefield grid, ghetto velvet weaving smooth textures through the concrete maze, bathing the forgotten children in an everlasting golden blaze. The mouth organ executes an elegant, sophisticated blues slide, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell deep inside. Stomp your worn sneakers proudly to the syncopated roots groove. Watch the heavy blocks of systemic segregation completely removed. The financial technocrats distribute digital pacifiers to the youth, hoping to domesticate the wild insurgent frequency of the block. But grassroots networks continue to amplify absolute scriptural truth, shattering the artificial boundaries of their automated time clock. The concrete towers of Babylon shall eventually crumble into dust, while we re-establish a community that is entirely natural and just. I used to seek temporary refuge inside their lavish upscale halls, trading my raw authenticity for a sliver of mainstream applause, realizing too late that celebrity is an elaborate set of prison walls, violating every protective, intuitive, instinctual, spiritual law. But your unpolished reggae bassline provides an immediate salvation, restoring my contaminated consciousness to its primary foundation. Ooh, graffiti murals decorating the old brick warehouse wall. Listen closely to the ancient ancestors' prophetic trumpet call, transmuting our collective hardships into a beautiful song. Ghetto velvet weaving smooth textures through the concrete maze, bathing the forgotten children in an everlasting golden blaze. The mouth organ executes an elegant, sophisticated blues slide, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell deep inside. Stomp your worn sneakers proudly to the syncopated roots groove. Watch the heavy blocks of systemic segregation completely removed. Strip down the vanity.
robotic armor down. True sophistication is found within a clean, unpolluted mind, leaving their plastic decorations and titles far behind. Our combined vocal combined with velvet, my tired soul. Let the grassroots vibration take complete, absolute control. The unvarnished truth is the greatest weapon we possess. Ghetto velvet, weaving smooth textures through the concrete maze, bathing the forgotten children in an everlasting golden blaze. The mouth organ executes an elegant, sophisticated blues slide, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell deep inside. Stomp your warm sneakers proudly to this syncopated roots groove. Watch the heavy blocks of systemic segregation completely remove. Yes, smooth ghetto velvet, keep playing low. Divine guidance, protect the block, let the vibrations grow. Broken asphalt shimmers beneath the amber street lamp flare, pacing restlessly outside a dilapidated tenement apartment block, clutching a tattered wool shawl against the chilly evening air, listening to the mechanical ticking of an ancient padlock clock. My psychological cosmetic products from my face, shedding the glamorous silk apparel that suffocated my lungs. Tired of performing choreography in their competitive race, biting the tip of my defensive sharp tongue. My exposed skin feels incredibly chilly in the morning air as I dismantle the artificial personas I used to wear.
Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a vulnerability, for stripping down the ego is the hardest spiritual task. The global system reward deception and plastic flexibility, demanding that every citizen
wear a corporate mask.
But natural beauty requires no expensive external decoration, shining brightly as a sovereign,
pure creation. Hey, my ribcage houses an unshielded, vibrating core.
Let the positive frequencies enter through your door,
shedding the protective armor we constructed out of fear. Naked hearts pulsing openly beneath the tropical solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday.
the mouth organ executes an
Unvarnished, authentic crime,
lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky.
stomp your bare feet
To this minimal organic roots bounce, yeah.
as we watch the vanities of the material world denounce.
The colonial administrators distribute the electronic illusions below, hoping to domesticate the wild instinctual nature of the youth. But underground networks consciousness continue to steadily grow, armed with the primal weapon of absolute biological truth. The concrete skyscrapers of Babylon shall crumble to the floor when human kindness replaces their insatiable lust for more. I bartered my internal equilibrium for temporary mainstream fame, posing for flashing lenses while suffocating from intense stress. Realizing too late that celebrity is just a dangerous game, an engineered labyrinth of absolute loneliness. But your simple acoustic cadence provides an immediate salvation, restoring my contaminated spirit to its primary foundation. Like pottery baking under the scorching afternoon sun, the liberation of your interior mind is already begun. Walking proudly together across the rocky coastline, sand naked hearts pulsing openly beneath the tropical solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday. The mouth organ executes an unvarnished, authentic cry, lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky. Stomp your bare feet to this minimal organic roots bounce as we watch the vanities of the material world announce. Erase the historical titles.
I am finally experiencing a state of absolute serenity.
True wealth is the amount of love you can openly give.
Discovering a magnificent, honest reason to live.
Our unmasked voices break their psychological spells.
Just a naked heart
standing firmly
on the soil, avoiding their deceit.
The unvarnished truth is all we possess.
A naked heart pulsing openly beneath the tropical solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday.
The mouth organ executes an
Unvarnished, authentic cry,
lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky.
stomp your bare feet to this minimal organic roots bounce as we watch the vanities of the material world announce. Yes, my naked, unshielded heart, keep it pure, people, let the new life start.
Sitting listlessly upon this rotten driftwood log today, watching the slate gray ocean swells collide against the shore. My optimistic aspirations have quietly drifted away as I contemplate the items I can no longer restore.
This fractured heart feels like a shipwrecked maritime hull,
as the distant cries of lonely seabirds become entirely null.
Patience traveling daughter when the coastal winds howl loud. The internal compass must remain perfectly, beautifully aligned. Do not allow your perspective to be blanketed by a dark cloud.
leaving the superficial attachments of their cities behind.
True sanctuary exists where the salt water meets the sand, where the sovereign elements rejuvenate the exhausted land.
Damp sea spray stinging my unbrushed eyelids now.
Let the refreshing breeze clear your furrowed brow.
Standing outside the boundaries of their industrial part.
Coastal grief
dissolving slowly inside the oceanic foam,
guiding the wandering homesick travelers safely back home.
The mouth organ executes a long sustained
briny blues bend, signaling that this era of
emotional desolation
is approaching its end. Nod your head to this low register
maritime pocket,
locking our destinies together like a heavy copper locket. The naval administrators construct artificial harbor grids, hoping to restrict the geographical movement of the coastal youth, pocketing the tariffs while concealing what the maritime law forbids,
trying to suppress the brilliant light
of eternal scriptural truth.
But natural tides possess an unstoppable defensive shield that will never to their automated corporate supremacy yield.
I bartered my authentic identity for a sliver of mainstream applause,
posing for flashing lenses while my interior stability died, violating every protective, intuitive, psychological law,
buried underneath a mountain of unexpressed foolish pride.
But this low tempo coastal vibration offers an unexpected relief,
an organic medicine that slowly diminishes my sharp grief.
Tattered fishing nets drying underneath the twilight star.
Lift your eyes toward the horizon,
see who you truly are,
realigning our primal biological instincts with the sea. Coastal grief
dissolving slowly inside the oceanic foam,
guiding the wandering homesick travelers safely back home.
The mouth organ executes a long sustained
briny blues bend,
signaling that this era
of emotional desolation
is approaching its end.
Nod your head to this low register
maritime pocket,
locking our destinies together
like a heavy copper locket.
From their continental wire, I can feel the resurrection of my interior fire.
True independence begins
when their matrix is ignored,
finding the deep serenity
that cannot be bought or stored.
I'll combine spiritual energy,
outlast their concrete towers. Just coastal grief
washing away into the blue.
Through the heaviest monsoons we shall surely survive. True, let the shoreline swallow our remaining worries. Coastal grief
dissolving slowly
inside the oceanic foam,
guiding the wandering
homesick travelers safely back home.
tiny blues band, signaling that this era of emotional desolation is approaching its turn. Nod your head to this low register, maritime pocket, locking our destinies together like a heavy copper locket. Sitting listlessly upon this rotting driftwood log today, watching the slate gray ocean swells collide against the shore. My optimistic aspirations have quietly drifted away, as I contemplate the items I can no longer restore. This fractured heart feels like a shipwrecked maritime hull, as the distant cries of lonely seabirds become entirely numb. Patience traveling daughter, when the coastal winds howl loud, the internal compass must crimson lipstick stains on the rim of an empty porcelain cup. Neon avenues illuminate this dark, smoky cabaret room, silently watching as the final midnight curtain goes up, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total gloom. Heavy condensation beats upon the glass window pane as I listen to the rhythmic drumming of the autumn rain.
Do not allow your perspective to be permanently paralyzed by fear. Every environmental storm is temporary. Every cloud must disappear. The voice of the Almighty is always standing remarkably near. Walk gracefully across the rocky paths that test your stride. Let cosmic wisdom become your ultimate, unshakable internal guide. The material riches of Babylon are destined to completely decay.
Paper airplanes carrying my unexpressed secret desires.
Fan the smoldering embers of your interior.
Spiritual fires floating along on an invisible crimson dust settling softly upon the cobblestone street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and meet. The mouth organ executes a delightful, smooth sonic twist, dispersing every single ounce of heavy, systemic morning mist. Bounce to the bassline, let the rhythm take the wheel tonight, healing the internal fractures until the arrival of morning light.
The greedy modern barons trade paper notes for global control, building massive towers that block the emerald countryside view. Exploiting the labor of the youth, suffocating the human soul, forgetting the natural laws that are forever beautifully true. But the collective consciousness continues to steadily grow, spreading global revolution wherever the trade winds blow.
I used to gamble with my affection in the dark cabaret hall, trading real intimacy for a temporary, volatile kind of thrill.
pacing restlessly while watching the autumn leaves outside fall, leaving my internal sanctuary completely freezing, cold and still.
But your acoustic vibration brings a sudden, unexpected medicine, cleansing my consciousness from the darkness I was previously in.
Scarlet lanterns flickering as the morning hour nears.
Let the celestial trumpet
Banish your earthly anxieties and fears,
realigning our internal frequencies with the universe.
crimson dust settling softly upon the cobblestone street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need. The mouth organ executes a delightful smooth sonic twist, dispersing every single ounce of heavy systemic morning mist. Bounce to the baseline, let the rhythm take the wheel tonight, healing the internal fractures until the arrival of morning light.
Release the heavy baggage,
Clutters up your tired mind,
leaving all the toxic.
manipulative people far behind,
True liberation is a gift from the divine creator above.
bathing our weary souls in unconditional, pristine love. Our combined voices break the oppressor's heavy chain,
Just crimson dust
floating in the air. Together through the wilderness we shall surely survive and care. Let the heartbeat rhythm sync with the universe. Crimson dust settling softly upon the cobblestone street,
transforming exactly how
our fragile, tired bodies feel and need.
the mouth organ executes,
A delightful smooth sonic twist, dispersing every single ounce of heavy systemic morning mist. Bounce to the baseline, let the rhythm take the wheel tonight, healing the internal fractures until the arrival of morning light. Yes, play that sweet crimson dust melody for me. Crimson lipstick stains on the rim of an empty porcelain cup. Neon avenues illuminate this dark, smoky cabaret room. Silently watching as the final midnight curtain goes up, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total gloom. Heavy condensation beats upon the glass window pane, as I listen to the rhythmic drumming of the autumn rain.
Do not allow your perspective
To be permanently paralyzed by fear. Every environmental storm is temporary, every cloud must disappear.
The voice of the Almighty
Is always standing remarkably near. Walk gracefully across the rocky paths that Condensation forms upon my naked shoulders in this tight booth,
lipstick smudge from swallowing an expensive bitter tonic drink. Tired of trading my authentic youth for their manufactured truth, standing precariously on an absolute emotional brink. The atmospheric pressure is rising to a suffocating degree, trapped inside this humid neon cabaret of instability.
Welcome the dense precipitation that descends from celestial clouds. The fertile earth requires irrigation
to produce organic food.
Do not let your perspective be blanketed
by their fearful shrouds. Every natural meteorological pattern operates for collective good.
The rolling thunder is merely a majestic voice from above, reminding the universe of an everlasting,
protective, divine love. Hot rain splashing onto the dusty windowsill.
Let the thermal energy clear your stressed will.
Facing the vortex of this environmental hurricane, sultry storm howling through the tropical island paradise, melting away the historical layers of institutional ice.
The mouth organ executes a rich,
sticky blues glide,
balancing the turbulent passions that
swell deep inside. Sway your body fluidly to this slow thunder's beat,
absorbing the raw electricity
radiating from the street.
The technological barons attempt to manipulate natural weather, building massive modification stations across the central plain, hoping to isolate the tribes from standing firmly together, using engineered climate disasters to maximize corporate gain.
But primitive elements will never obey their digital command, unleashing a necessary cleansing across the polluted land.
I used to panic whenever a tempest began to brew outside,
hiding underneath blankets on an unmade mattress pad,
allowing my vulnerabilities to continuously run and hide, drowning in a bucket of artificial
anxieties I had.
But your acoustic vibration
provides a sudden stabilization,
transforming this climate chaos
into a beautiful celebration. Gust of wind blowing open the balcony screen door.
Watch the cleansing waters rejuvenate the coastal shore,
merging our individual currents with the tempest. Sultry storm howling through the tropical island paradise, melting away the historical layers of institutional ice.
The mouth organ executes a rich,
sticky blues glide,
balancing the turbulent passions that
swell deep inside. Sway your body fluidly to this slow thunder's beat, absorbing the raw electricity radiating from the street.
Allow the deluge to wash away
your psychological stain.
I finally recognize the hidden beauty behind the rain.
Environmental turbulence is a catalyst for spiritual growth,
unifying the consciousness of the universe.
Saving us both, we stand completely resilient against the fiercest monsoon.
The sultry storm,
let the natural end my soul.
let the natural
Take complete control.
The sun is preparing to
Break through the clouds. Sultry storm howling through the tropical island paradise, melting away the historical layers of institutionalized. The mouth organ executes a rich, sticky blues glide, balancing the turbulent passions that swell deep inside. Sway your body fluidly to this slow thunder's beat, absorbing the raw electricity radiating from the street. Let the rain fall, warm, beautiful tonight. Selassie, our protection over the storm chasers, ultimate height. Out of this foggy porthole window pane, watching the blurry shoreline rapidly disappear from view. My tears are blending with the drops of driving tropical rain, forgetting the simple truths that I previously knew. To rebuild the broken fragments of my shattered memory track, carrying a massive mountain of sorrow upon my aching back.
Fear not the shifting currents of this turbulent mortal life. Every hurricane is temporary, every cloud must eventually recede. Do not allow your mind to be consumed by geopolitical strife. The voice of the Almighty is always standing, ready to lead. Walk proudly across the rocky pathways that test your stride. Let cosmic wisdom become your ultimate, unshakable, internal guide. Send the letters burning slowly in the fireplace. Watch the illusions of the material empire crash,
floating along on an invisible, refreshing sonic wave. Drifting vessel sailing across the vast turquoise sea,
discovering the absolute meaning
of psychological tranquility. The smooth mouth organ tells a tale of absolute spiritual freedom,
escaping the corrupt boundaries of
Babylon's mechanical kingdom. Let the syncopated groove carry your heavy worries far away,
welcoming the promise of a brighter,
peaceful tomorrow day.
The greedy modern barons trade paper notes for total control, building massive towers that block the emerald countryside view, exploiting innocent laborers,
suffocating the human soul,
forgetting the natural laws that are forever
beautifully true. But the collective consciousness continues to steadily grow,
spreading global
revolution wherever the trade winds blow. I became a hostage to my own destructive, chaotic mood, chasing phantom validation through a crowded, noisy ballroom room, suffocating slowly in a state of absolute bitter to solitude, wrapping my fragile identity in a shroud of total gloom. But your gentle cadence stabilizes my rocking sailboat structure,
giving me strength to survive
this emotional rupture.
Paper airplanes carrying my unexpressed
secret desires,
fan the flames of your interior spiritual fires tonight,
realigning our internal biological frequencies with the earth. Drifting vessel sailing across the vast turquoise sea,
discovering the absolute meaning
of psychological tranquility. The smooth mouth organ tells a tale of absolute spiritual freedom,
escaping the corrupt boundaries
of Babylon's mechanical kingdom. Let the syncopated groove carry your heavy worries far away,
welcoming the promise of a
brighter, peaceful tomorrow day. Disconnect your consciousness from their electronic grid,
uncovering the beautiful potential that the system hid.
Let the music transport you to a majestic higher plane,
curing the residual effects of all my mental pain.
We soar high above the valleys of human despair. Hear that drifting vessel moving into the dark, igniting the quiet, everlasting spiritual spark. The melody is the bridge that leads us safely home. Drifting vessel sailing across the vast turquoise sea,
Discovering the absolute meaning
of psychological tranquility. Ooh, ooh. The smooth mouth organ tells a tale of absolute spiritual freedom,
escaping the corrupt boundaries
of Babylon's mechanical kingdom. Let the syncopated groove carry your heavy worries far away, welcoming the promise of a brighter, peaceful tomorrow day. Staring blankly out of this foggy porthole window pane, watching the blurry shoreline rapidly disappear from view. My tears are blending with the drops of driving tropical rain, forgetting the simple truths that I previously knew. To rebuild the broken fragments of my shattered memory track, carrying a massive mountain of sorrow upon my aching back.
Fear not the shifting currents of this turbulent, immortal life.
Every hurricane is temporary, every cloud must eventually recede.
Do not allow your mind to be
Rusty iron links clutter the deck of this stationary boat, staring fixedly at the silhouette of a distant lighthouse tower. wondering how much longer this heavy vessel can safely float as the midnight storm clouds begin to threateningly lower. My emotional equilibrium is tested by the rising swell, trapped inside the perimeter of this self-imposed hell.
Behold, daughter, how the Creator provides a stabilizing weight to prevent your fragile spirit from drifting completely askew.
Do not let your perspective be dictated by temporary fate.
Keep your focus centered on the
principles that are forever true. The deepest ocean cannot swallow a righteous foundation stone, assuring the faithful children that they never walk alone.
braided ropes
tightening under the immense physical strain.
Let the music absorb the residual
effects of your pain, anchoring our consciousness within a safe harbor tonight.
golden
Anchor, holding firm against the rushing maritime tide,
providing a secure sanctuary
where the honest elements abide.
The mouth organ executes a joyful
grounded jazz cadence here. Banish every single ounce of your historical earthly fear. Step smoothly to this rock steady
solid roots arrangement now,
teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to bow.
The material barons accumulate silver but lose their identity, building massive fortresses to block the emerald mountain view, creating endless division, destroying the collective serenity, forgetting the natural laws that are beautifully, perfectly new. But tribal wisdom outlasts their corrupt financial machinery town,
chanting down oppression,
pulling their stone empires down.
I allowed my reckless heart to be guided by superficial desire, chasing phantom validation through a crowded, noisy ballroom hall,
igniting a dangerous,
highly volatile kind of interior fire, pacing restlessly while watching the autumn leaves outside fall.
but your grounding
Acoustic scan provides an immediate medicine, cleansing my consciousness from the darkness I was previously in. Coconut husks burning slowly on the sandy shoreline park,
reignite the smoldering embers
of your divine spark,
embracing the lessons that the universe is gracefully taught.
golden anchor, holding firm against the rushing maritime tide,
Providing a secure sanctuary
where the honest elements abide.
The mouth organ
Executes a joyful grounded jazz cadence here. Banish every single ounce of your historical earthly fear. Step smoothly to this rock steady
solid roots arrangement now,
teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to bow.
release the heavy baggage that clutters you,
Tie and line,
leaving all the toxic.
manipulative people far behind.
True liberation is a gift from the divine Creator
Above, bathing our weary souls in unconditional,
pristine love.
our combined voices break the oppressor's heavy chain. This golden anchor keeping me so
cosmic order, executing Jah will. The unvarnished truth is all we possess. Golden anchor, holding firm against the rushing maritime tide, providing a secure sanctuary where the honest elements abide. The mouth organ executes a joyful, grounded jazz cadence here. Banish every single ounce of your historical earthly feel. Step smoothly to this rock steady, solid roots arrangement now. Teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to bow. Yes, my golden anchor, hold me tight. Selassie, guidance, protect us every single night. Smashing my cosmetic bottles against the bathroom tiles, refusing to follow the superficial regulations they prescribe. This internal compass stretches out for miles and miles, separating myself permanently from their compliance tribe. They wanted to transform my wild soul into a predictable product, subjecting my artistry to their sterile codes of conduct. Stand firm, courageous daughter, do not let them break your stride. The oppressor's authority is just a temporary paper shield. Keep your revolutionary dignity burning brightly inside, never to their automated synthetic supremacy. The historical timeline belongs to the fearless and the free, who dare to challenge the boundaries of their corrupt decree. Clenched fists shaking at the television screen, exposing the systemic malice that operates unseen. Marching forward with an unshakable inner conviction, serene rebellion rising quietly through the stormy night, swaying gracefully until the arrival of the morning light. The mouth organ unleashes an unpolished screeching wail, proving that grassroots determination will never fail. Stomp your combat boots loudly to the heavy rockers' beats, claiming back our sovereign autonomy on this crowded street. Hey, the colonial administrators distribute economic poison below, hoping to pacify the natural insurgent energy of the youth. But the underground coalition continues to steadily grow, armed with the ultimate weapon of absolute spiritual truth. The massive fortresses of Babylon should crumble to the floor as justice knocks forcefully upon the down-presser's door. I used to hide my political frustrations under a fashionable mask, playing the submissive role that the corporate executives demanded. But completing their superficial assignments became an exhausting task, leaving my psychological equilibrium completely stranded. Now I unleash my unfiltered outrage through this acoustic song, reclaiming the primitive power that belonged to me all along. Barbed wire fences cutting through
the emerald grass.
Watch the tyrannical kingdom
Shatter like cheap glass,
breaking the chains of
psychological manipulation today.
serene rebellion,
Rising quietly through the stormy night,
swaying gracefully
until the arrival of the morning light.
The mouth organ unleashes
An unpolished screeching wail
proving that grassroots determination
will never fail. Stomp your combat boots loudly to the heavy rockers beat,
claiming back our sovereign autonomy, yeah.
on this crowded street.
I am ready to wage a peaceful psychological war.
Total liberation requires absolute fearless audacity
Expanding my emotional reservoir.
to its maximum capacity.
We stand completely unbothered by their institutional threats,
This serene rebellion,
changing the structure now,
rearranging the pieces.
making them humbly bow.
The fire of freedom cannot be extinguished by war.
Serene rebellion,
Rising quietly through the stormy night,
swaying gracefully,
until the arrival of the morning
the
light.
mouth organ unleashes,
An unpolished screeching wail,
proving that grassroots
determination will never fail. Stomp your combat boots loudly to the heavy rockers beat,
claiming back our sovereign.
sovereign autonomy on this crowded street.
Yeah, let it rise.
No more submission, no more fear. Righteousness triumph over wickedness. The hour is near. Sitting listlessly upon this rotten driftwood log today, watching the slate gray ocean swells collide against the shore. My optimistic aspirations have quietly drifted away as I contemplate the items I can no longer restore. This fractured heart feels like a shipwrecked maritime hull, as the distant cries of lonely seabirds become entirely null.
Patience, traveling daughter, when the coastal winds howl loud, the internal compass must remain perfectly,
Beautifully aligned,
do not allow your perspective to be blanketed by a dark cloud, leaving the superficial attachments of their
cities behind.
true sanctuary exists, where the salt water meets the sand, where the sovereign elements rejuvenate the exhausted
Land. Damp sea spray stinging my unbrushed eyelids now.
Let the refreshing breeze clear your furrowed brow.
Standing outside the boundaries of their industrial port.
Coastal grief,
Dissolving slowly inside the oceanic foam, guiding the wandering homesick travelers safely back home.
the mouth organ executes a long sustained
Briny blues bend,
signaling that this era of emotional desolation
is approaching its end.
Nod your head to this low register.
Maritime pockets,
locking our destinies together
like a heavy copper locket.
The naval administrators construct artificial harbor grids, hoping to restrict the geographical movement of the
coastal youth,
pocketing the tariffs while concealing what the maritime law forbids, trying to suppress the brilliant light of eternal
scriptural truth.
But natural tides possess an unstoppable defensive shield that will never to their automated corporate
supremacy. I bartered my authentic identity for a sliver of mainstream applause, posing for flashing lenses while my interior stability died, violating every protective, intuitive, psychological law, buried underneath a mountain of unexpressed foolish pride. But this low-tempo coastal vibration offers an unexpected relief, an organic medicine that slowly diminishes my sharp grief. Tattered fishing nets drying underneath the twilight star.
Lift your eyes toward the horizon,
see who you truly are,
realigning our primal biological instincts with the sea.
Coastal grief dissolving slowly inside the oceanic foam, guiding the wandering homesick travelers safely back home.
The mouth organ executes a long sustained
briny blues bend,
signaling that this
era of emotional desolation is approaching its end.
Nod your head to this low register.
Maritime pocket,
Locking our
destinies together like a heavy copper locket. Disconnect your consciousness from their continental wire.
I can feel the resurrection of my interior fire.
Independence begins when the matrix is ignored,
Finding a deep serenity that cannot be
bought or stored.
Our combined spiritual energy outlasts their concrete towers.
Just coastal grief washing away into the blue.
Through the heaviest monsoons,
We shall surely survive true.
let the shoreline
Swallow our remaining worries. Coastal grief dissolving slowly inside the oceanic foam, guiding the wandering homesick travelers safely back home.
The mouth organ
Executes a long sustained briny blues bend,
signaling that
this era of emotional desolation is approaching its end. Nod your head to this low register. Maritime pocket, locking our destinies together like a heavy copper locket.
let it dissolve into the deep ocean tonight.
Sitting listlessly upon this rotting driftwood log today, watching the slate gray ocean swells collide against the shore. My optimistic aspirations have quietly drifted away as I contemplate the items I can no longer restore. This fractured heart feels like a shipwrecked maritime hull, as the distant cries of lonely seabirds become entirely null.
Patience, traveling daughter, when the coastal winds howl out. The internal compass must remain perfectly, beautifully aligned. Do not allow your perspective to be blanketed by a dark cloud, leaving the superficial attachments of their cities behind. True sanctuary exists where the salt water meets the sand, where the sovereign elements rejuvenate the exhausted land. Dance.
Crimson lipstick stains on the rim of an empty porcelain cup. Neon avenues illuminate this dark, smoky cabaret room. Silently watching as the final midnight curtain goes up, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total gloom. Heavy condensation beads upon the glass window pane as I listen to the rhythmic drumming of the autumn rain.
Do not allow your perspective to be permanently paralyzed by fear. Every environmental storm is temporary. Every cloud must disappear. The voice of the Almighty is always standing remarkably near, walk gracefully across the rocky paths that test your stride.
Let cosmic wisdom become your ultimate, unshakable internal guide. The material riches of Babylon are destined to completely decay.
Paper airplanes carrying my unexpressed secret desires.
Fan the smoldering embers of your interior spiritual fires,
Floating along on an invisible, warm acoustic wave.
crimson dust settling softly upon the cobblestone street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and meet.
The mouth organ executes
A delightful, smooth sonic twist,
dispersing every single ounce of heavy
systemic morning mist.
bounce to the baseline.
Let the rhythm take the wheel tonight, healing the internal fractures until the arrival of morning light.
The greedy modern barons trade paper notes for global control, building massive towers that block the emerald countryside view, exploiting the labor of the youth,
Suffocating the human soul,
forgetting the natural laws that are forever
beautifully true.
But the collective consciousness continues to steadily grow, spreading global revolution wherever the trade winds blow.
I used to gamble with my affection in the dark cabaret hall, trading real intimacy for a temporary volatile kind of thrill. Pacing restlessly while watching the autumn leaves outside fall, leaving my internal sanctuary completely freezing, cold and still.
But your acoustic vibration brings a sudden,
unexpected medicine,
cleansing my consciousness
from the darkness I was previously in.
Oh, scarlet lanterns flickering as the morning hour nears.
Let the celestial trumpet banish your earthly anxieties and fears,
Realigning
transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and beat.
The mouth organ executes
A delightful, smooth sonic twist,
dispersing every single ounce of heavy.
systemic morning mist.
Bounce to the baseline,
Let the rhythm take the wheel tonight,
healing the internal fractures.
until the arrival of morning light. Release the heavy baggage that clutters up your tired mind.
Leaving all the toxic, manipulative people far.
True liberation is a gift from the divine creator above.
Bathing our weary souls in unconditional,
Pristine love. Our combined voices break the oppressor's heavy chain. Just crimson dust,
floating in the air.
together through the wilderness we shall surely survive in care.
Let the heartbeat rhythm sink in the universe.
Crimson dust settling softly upon the cobblestone street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and meet.
The mouth organ executes
A delightful,
smooth sonic twist,
dispersing every single ounce of heavy, systemic morning mist. Bounce to the baseline,
let the rhythm take the wheel tonight.
healing the internal fractures until the arrival of morning light.
Yes, play that sweet crimson dust
Melody for me,
infinite positive vibrations.
so let the spirit fly free.